I now give the floor to the representative of Algeria.
Thank you, President. I have the honor to deliver this statement on behalf of the A3+, namely Guyana, Sierra Leone, Somalia, and my own country, Algeria. We thank Ms. Izumi Nakamitsu, High Representative for Disarmament Affairs, for her briefing. We also welcome the participation in this meeting of the representative of the Syrian Arab Republic and Turkey. Mr. President, at the outset, the A3+ reaffirms its unwavering commitment to the full implementation of the Chemical Weapon Convention. We, the A3, also condemns the use of chemical weapons anywhere by anyone and under any circumstances. We note with satisfaction the continued progress in the implementation of Resolution 2118, and we recognize the significant enhanced cooperation between Syria and the Organization of the Prohibition of Chemical Weapons. The Director General visit to Damascus in February 2025, the reorganization of the conduct of the Secretariat's activities through the Office of Special Missions in June 2025, and the signing of the Agreement on Privileges and Immunities for OPCW personnel on 16 of June 2025 are all emblematic of the improved cooperation between Syria and the OPCW. And we welcome the successful OPCW deployment in March, April, and June this year. Deployment marked by unprecedented access, cooperation, and the successful collection of new documents and samples which were previously unrevealed. The A3+ commends Qatar's continued instrumental role in representing Syrian interests before the OPCW. We also acknowledge the Syrian authorities' submission of a concept plan for the destruction and verification of remaining chemical weapons on July 2025. We urge the continued support of the international community to the Syrian authorities as it advances implementation of the plan. In a related positive step, we welcome the lifting of comprehensive sanctions by major international partners, and Syria renewed eligibility for support from international financial institutions. This development will be crucial for the country's reconstruction efforts. The A3+ supports the ongoing work of the OPCW Technical Secretariat in close collaboration with the Syrian authorities in addressing the 19 outstanding issues involving quantities of potentially undeclared chemical warfare agents and munition. We urge all parties to approach these outstanding issues with the utmost seriousness, working collaboratively and transparently to address the gaps and ensure full compliance with the Chemical Weapons Convention. Furthermore, the A3+ acknowledges that over 100 additional locations may have been involved in chemical weapons activities. The OPCW's comprehensive approach through the Office of Special Missions, in close collaboration with the Syrian authorities, represents an appropriate way to address this. President, this progress is complicated by a deteriorating security situation. The A3+ is deeply concerned about the Israeli aggressions, including the airstrikes of the 16th of July 2025, targeting Damascus, which forced the postponement of OPCW deployment and undermined the ongoing efforts. We condemn all Israeli aggressions in the strongest term and insist on an immediate halt of all aggressions against Syria's territory. Syria's unity, sovereignty, independence, and territorial integrity must be respected, and civilians should not be put at risk. The continued threat posed by Daesh remains a significant concern. We stress the importance of preventing chemical weapons from falling into the hands of terrorists. Finally, we, Guyana, Sierra Leone, Somalia, and Algeria, underline that sustainable progress on chemical weapons elimination requires 1. Immediate cessation of all military aggression against Syria. 2. Full and sustainable cooperation between Syrian authorities and the OPCW. 3. Adequate international funding and technical support to Syria. 4. Protection of civilians and strict adherence to international humanitarian law. President, we encourage continued dialogue and cooperation between Syria and the OPCW with appropriate international support to permanently close this file. I thank you.
I thank the representative of Algeria for the statement.